think they cry? Because you're a fool. You don't have brain. You think that your friends? You don't have brain. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody even cares. Because you're evil. How else you go talk short? How else you go talk short, Pere? How else you go talk short? Ain't nothing. But you brainless. 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 Any good way you think, you can't even contribute shit.
Is that so?
Brain. Dead brain. Talk now. You want to talk? Talk. Sunday go out, so watch out.
Ceec tremendously meant it when she said she was actually going to give everyone bad blows, violence throughout this week, guys. She started yesterday with Angel, and today it was Doing and Pere. Actually, Pere first. Oh my gosh, it was a lot and lots of exchange of words between Ceec and Pere, and of course, it was about the chores. I'm sure you guys know already, that's why I said of course. And I'm gonna fill you guys in on the altercation. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so and give this video a thumbs up already. Now this morning, as usual, the housemate had to wake up in the morning to do their chores. I mean, clean up their surrounding. That's the bare minimum they can do. Living in a house where they eat for free, drink water, minerals for free, they have been given free clothes, they even win cash prizes, you know, and basically accommodation for free for 3 freaking months for those who are, you know, fortunate enough to scale throughout the 3 months, right? I mean, that's the bare minimum they can do for themselves, clean up the environment. So Ceec and Pere were assigned to clean up the dining area, sweep, mop, and take care of the dining area. And Pere woke up in the morning. Everyone woke up actually to do their chores. I think Mercy did not wake up. Yes, she did not come out early, or she didn't come out at all. And Ceec also did not come out. She said she wasn't in the mood for that. And you know, the housemates were not having it, especially Adekunle. Adekunle even threw something on the floor at some point. It was like, so if everyone's actually saying they do not want to do their chores, how will the house be clean? Cross wasn't having it, New wasn't having it, Kimopra. Everyone was just complaining, like, why would she, you know, not come out to clean up the area? And Pere was actually saying that he would do the job since she doesn't want to come out, she's not in the mood. Pere was actually saying that he was going to do the job, but you know, the other housemates were complaining on Pere's behalf. Now Ike was there, and you guys know Ike is the biggest instigator ever. That guy actually said to Ebuka on Sunday that this week it will be violence all through, and he's actually living up to his words, because I think he's trying to manipulate Ceec. He's trying to get into her head, you know, bring out the 2018 Ceec that was, you know, stereotyped as an evil person, a very toxic person. He's trying to bring out that person, and he's actually achieving it, to be honest with you. Ceec is allowing Ike get into her head. So she was in the garden, and Ike came to her and told her that all of the housemates were angry at her, and they were complaining bitterly. They were calling her names because she did not come outside to clean, and that's how she actually just went off on Pere, because Ike specifically mentioned Pere's name. And it was crazy, because why did you switch the narrative? Why did you just, you know, twist the whole story? Because Pere was actually the one saying, leave her alone, I will do it, and he was literally cleaning up the dining area. So why go to Ceec and say Pere was also complaining? And that's how Ceec just switched it up on Pere, that there are other housemates who are not awake or who did not come outside to clean up their own specific part of the house. So why is he talking to her? Why is she the only one he would speak to? Why is he not calling their names as well? You know, they started calling themselves names. Oh my gosh, it was a lot and lots of derogatory names being mentioned at each other, right? Ceec was like the coward. All he knows is to look for women to press boobs and ass, that he would borrow money, borrow Tesla, borrow seats, borrow everything. He's just a fake person. And Pere was like, I'm a fake person, but see your yam leg, you're just angry because I no grief for you. In my head, I was like, did Ceec at any point ask Pere out? Because that really got her aggravated. She was already heading towards the dressing room, and she literally came back because Pere made that statement. Pere was telling her, go away. She did not want to go. She was literally in his face. And to be honest with you, Ike succeeded in making Ceec look stupid this morning, because Pere did not even say anything wrong. Like, he did not say anything negative. The only thing he said to the other housemates was that he would clean the dining room, since it's him and Ceec who are to clean it, and she doesn't feel like doing it, she's not in the mood. I mean, I'll do it. That was the only thing he said. So Ike actually succeeded in making her look so stupid, because she was just shouting, going at the top of her voice, you know, shouting at Pere, who did not say anything to her. She just left the entire housemates who were angry on Pere's behalf. Even Neo was angry at some point when she left the dining and the kitchen area. He was like, every time, go and ask about me, go and ask about me. Are you Tupac? What do we know about you? The only thing we know is that you insulted Toby. That's all we know about you. And when he said that, it just made me feel some type of way about Sissy, because to be honest with you, that is the biggest highlight of her stay in Double Wahala 2018. The fight she had with Toby, how Toby kept quiet throughout and she heaped nothing but insults, called him all kinds of derogatory names. That was our biggest highlight, because when you check Sissy on Google or any blog or any social media platforms, that video will always pop out. Like, that was her biggest highlight, and that's how I knew Sissy as well, because I didn't really watch the show. I didn't watch it at all. It was afterwards that I think I really paid attention to the Pere them season. But the Double Wahala, it was just, you know, clips here and there, and that was the biggest. That was when I saw that clip. That was like my biggest impression of her. That okay, this girl is actually very toxic. So yeah, they went at each other, and oh my gosh, do you know Sissy actually went back to the garden, and she was talking to Ike and who else? I think yes, Alex. And oh my gosh, that's how she started doing. And in my head, I was like, how did doing get into this? Like, how did you insert her from where to where? That doing just one HOH and she's feeling fly. That she's been sharing her like her body, right? Her feminine, you know, private parts to different men, and she's been sucking the nipple of her best friend's man. I'm like, how did we get here? Like, how? I mean, I thought you were angry at Pere, so how is he doing now? Like, from where to where? Oh my gosh. Oh, it was really a lot to unpack, to be honest with you. I'm sure these patterns, I mean, that's what her fan base is called. I'm sure the Spartans, her fans, are actually tired at this point, because yesterday she was at fault. She was at fault for giving the bad energy when they were practicing, when they were, you know, practicing for their choreography, right? She was so wrong bringing bad energy into the team, although fortunately for them they won, right? And now today again, I mean it's normal for people to feel sad that they are working and you're not, but for you to just go off like that without even having conversations to be sure if what you were told was true, it just did not make any sense to me. But I feel like it was inbuilt, you know, an inbuilt anger. I mean, she's been looking forward to lashing out on Pere, like they don't talk to each other, they're not on talking terms, they don't like each other. So when she just heard that, I mean, that was the first thing she could do, just face him. You say, if you've been talking about me every time, gossiping, let me face you today. There was a statement she made to Pere that actually got me so surprised. She told Pere that on Sunday you would leave the house, and in my head I was like, I don't understand, does this lady think she's God? Like, how do you just come into the conclusion that he would leave the house? Like, from where to where? Anyways, Pere, in response to what she said, you know, told her that when he doesn't leave the house, he's actually gonna laugh at her. Yes, he said that to her. Wow, guys, it was just a lot. It was a lot. And Cross was actually seen telling Neo and Kim Oprah that Sissy's new strategy is to get the entire house against her. Like, that's her new strategy, to be seen as the victim while she's the villain. You know, everybody talking bad about her, everybody having issues with her, because right now I think doing Pere, Cross, Kim Oprah, Angel, Mercy, I think half of the house are not on speaking terms with Sissy right now. So Cross was like, that's her new strategy. And Kim Oprah was also saying that Ike, you know, is an instigator, because why go to her and tell her stuff that did not even happen? Lucy was actually reprimanding him as well. Like, why did you even tell her anything? I mean, we're just complaining. So if she really wanted to hear it, she would have come there herself to, you know, hear for herself. But anyways, guys, share your thoughts with me in the comment section about all of this gist. What exactly do you think about Sissy's outburst today? Do you think it was called for, considering the fact that Pere did not actually see whatever it is Ike said he said to her face? She did not hear it. Do you think she should have at least consulted him or just asked somebody else before blowing things out of proportion? Thank you so much for watching. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. You can also turn on your post notifications to be alerted when I post a new video. Bye.